What are some of, if not just one, character that has been introduced so far that that everybody knows about that, you know, you think could either carry their own series or at least be expanded upon in a more like individual kind of manner?
Other than the pigeon?
Traitor.
No, just you watch. I feel remember those Tangled Web series that Peter Parker Spider-Man had?
Yeah.
That would be like the pigeon. Like,
yeah,
it just lands somewhere in a weirdo story would drop.
It just gives you a beat, you know, just like a little piece. Actually, you're right. That is a good idea.
I like Lillian Renashi and Michael Cocker.
Oh,
I
yeah,
love
yeah.
I love Lillian's vibe, and I love if you don't have the document cards, you saw them sitting together in ISOM 1, but they're not together. They're working together, but
working together, not a couple.
Together.
Right.
Yeah.
And that I'm really interested by their dynamic, and they have a little bit of paprika in their relationship. So I'm very interested to see what brought them together, why they work together, what their stories are, where they started separately. I also want to know all about their powers. I want so much more. I know that they're hinting at being powerful, and anytime a character doesn't come out and just kick ass, you know, they're so strong. They're just like,
yeah. They're like, don't worry about it. I got this.
Yeah.
And for them to be in Darren's club, they got to be top shit if they're just like chilling there with Mr. Badass.
Yeah.
And they want to get a lot of power, it seems, right?
Yeah.
Like, so why are they in Floor Spark? What brought them there? Is it something to do with the events of ISOM 2, which seems like brought a lot of people to town, ISOM 2. A lot of people were interested after what happened in ISOM 2 to come to Floor Spark.
Yeah, most definitely. And that's cool. Yeah, both of those characters, you know, we have a lot of plans for here. You know, we kind of, again, we teased them. You got to see a brief. It was a couple pages, wasn't that long. Got to see them just at least talk. And if you got the cards, you got to learn even some more perspective on them. So to see Michael and you know, Lillian get some love, that's pretty fucking cool, because we got plans obviously here with those characters. If they got a card, you can best believe that there's plans. So yeah, I can't wait to tell those stories. But that's cool. It's like there's so many stories to be told with all these characters, and they have their own. I just love that they're all. I mean, it's easy to say. I guess that's what makes a character, but they all like they're different. Like they're unique. I guess is more of a term that I should use, is that they have a different beat. So inevitably, as our roster, if you will, grows with the characters it is that we have, I think you're gonna have there's gonna be those like myself was with Marvel and DC, where there was a point in time where I was basically outside of maybe a few books, I was buying fucking everything that was coming out that fucking week. Right, I got so many fucking books, and then there's going to be those that maybe gravitate towards a couple of characters. And the fun part about this and the uniqueness of all these characters that it is that we have is that there's going to be so much room for really any type of character. Right, you got some like some horror kind of even fantasy elements with Bloodruth, right? With her introduction, so you got some of that in there. Maybe people gravitate towards that, you know, you get a lot more street with a character like Isom. You're gonna get a different beat with a character like you know, Yaira as well. And then you have this techno in a character like Gooding, which is a completely different beat, right? And I do believe that we're gonna have something for everybody eventually. If not already, I think eventually you're gonna have okay, if you're one of those guys, every other month, I'm just kind of, this is my character, groups of characters, I love them, and there'll be something for you, for every type of fan, for every type of comic book fan, and that to me is what comics are about, and I'm glad that we're going to be able to provide that for them. Alpha Core #1's pre-order is live. Written by the legendary Chuck Dixon and penciled by Joe Bennett. Visit Rippaverse.com to grab a copy and any of the merchandise items. Be sure to also check out the animated trailer for the campaign, which is the latest project from Rippaverse Studios. Y'all be easy.